Hey, I'm Tim from Siren Craft Brew, and I'm joined by Jonny Garrett from the Craft Beer channel.
And my book. You're also joined by my important new book.
You are here at Siren RG1 to launch and celebrate and talk about your new book, The Meaning of Beer. What's the book about?
So the book is basically a revisionist look at humanity, claiming that beer is our greatest invention. So it's full of ways that beer has basically changed the world.
Can't argue with it.
No, and I feel like my world's about to be changed by 4 delicious Caribbean chocolate cakes.
Hope so.
Should we have a little taster?
Let's have a taste. Yes.
So this first one, it's the straight up Caribbean chocolate cake. What makes it Caribbean?
It is, back when we first launched these beers, it used a hop called OCC. Do you know of that hop?
No, I can't say I do.
I think it was called that, which is orange, chocolate and coconut. And it had these Caribbean vibes. I think it's evolved into something else, but obviously the name sticks.
Yeah.
It started out as a collab with Cigar City, and they were doing some stuff where they were using wood in beer rather than beer in wood. Mm-hmm. We were obsessed with that, so this has carried on. And when we brew these beers, there's an awful lot of different woods going into these, but mainly the cypress wood, where you get these sort of vanilla-y sort of notes. Yeah,
super vanilla-y and super like milk chocolatey as well. Like it says cacao, and with that people expect it to be darker and roastier, but this is kind of fudgy almost in its aroma, like really sort of sticky brownie vibes.
This is always my favourite of the set. It's just a straight up great chocolate stout.
Yeah, and at 7.4% as well. It's not lacking anything for that ABV, but it is something where you can sit down and have a whole can and really embrace it, watch as it warms and get the flavours.
It's a session imperial stout.
It's a session imperial stout, and that's what we should all aim for in life.
Amen.
So this is a collab with Vault City, right?
Yeah, because this series started as a collab, we wanted to bring that back. And doing a beer like Rocky Road Brownie, who else but Vault City to help us with that. So yeah, it contains honeycomb, marshmallow.
It's just absolute nonsense, isn't it? Good Lord.
It really is. There's a lot of honeycomb, but also when you really swirl the marshmallow and those sweet notes. Really
I almost see like the golden shine that comes off a Crunchy bar when I sniff that in my mind.
Yeah.
It's that honeycomb.
And also the big soft pink and white.
Yeah, big fluffy marshmallows.
Yeah, which is exactly what went into this.
When do the marshmallows go in? Is that the boil to break them down?
In the boil.
Right, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it finishes with like chocolate coated marshmallows, slight roastiness over the fire. Very evocative, silly beer.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. This stout is white. Well, it's not white. We call it white stout, but it's very much golden.
It's very of the name, orange.
Yeah. And a big orange, boozy, sticky orange vibe.
Again, not the first time we've used a white stout in the series. We had pancake stack, white chocolate, and white chocolate pancake stack.
Mm-hmm. There's a bit kind of a heretical, like it's the white chocolate orange terries.
Yeah.
That's partly the colour suggesting that, but it's also the aroma. Hugely orange, sweet, sticky caramel kind of thing. Less chocolatey than the others.
Interestingly, one of the things we found in feedback is people either really love this and they don't like Rocky Road, or really love Rocky Road and don't like this.
Right.
It's a bit of, they're both interesting crowd splitters where you like one or the other.
I really like both. I miss a bit of the bitterness here, but equally that allows for loads of that caramel that wouldn't have been so accessible in the other beers to really shine. So it's a very different experience.
Yeah. It's a very like burnt orange, dark chocolatey vibe as well.
Yeah, almost like sort of getting onto Negroni,
it's very
bitter orangey kind of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought of that, but that's
very nice. And then we get to the trouble, basically.
The big boy of the series, yeah. Feedback from last year, we had it at 10% last year. The feedback was
more. Was it
more ABV?
Okay.
We also had the Caribbean chocolate cupcake last year, which was 5.8, I think, and people wanted stronger, so 7.4, 7.8, 8.4, and 12.2. This is inspired by a few years ago. Instead of Caribbean chocolate cake, we did Charm, Curiosity, and Candor, and this beer uses the base of those 3 beers.
Hence all the different C's on the back.
Correct.
That you can see, yeah.
There you go.
So I loved some of those beers last year, and this one is absolutely beautiful as well. Like really big, smooth, kind of spicy honey kind of thing, which I think is the wood, right?
The Amberana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a remarkable kind of almost tonka bean cinnamony kind of.
Every year we put less and less amber on it because the cinnamon just takes over. But I think this year we've nailed that leveling of Amberana, and the cinnamon, it just adds that little like almost like a Christmassy spice on.
Yeah, really Christmassy beer, which is great for the time of season. A great pairing with, say, the greatest beer-related gift you could give your loved one or yourself. It's hard to pick a favourite from these, but I think it's probably the original.
I agree.
And then maybe this, just for the pure evocative childhood joy of it.
Yeah, it's a good fun beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely. All right, well, meaning of beer out now.
Now.
Get your card machine out because I'm going to buy one of these.
Done.
Cheers, Jonny. Take care.